would a red result be having a meaningful enhancement?
Yes, that's called a kill.
But can I hold a punch on a kill action so like this? It doesn't actually kill her, but it knocks her out.
Well, hold on. You have to spend, as I think I mentioned last time, 50 karma points if you get a red to reduce to yellow, or a yellow and you want to reduce to green. That would be 50 karma points. In terms of getting a knockout is not in the table for shooting and throwing. So the bullseye effect is the best you can get, which is to do a fair amount of damage to her through her defenses.
All right. Well, in that case, I will go for the bullseye and spend for karma for the effect.
Excellent. And I'm also going to say that given the fact that we're talking about an form of energy control here, that if you establish it, you can maintain it with continued fire control.
Oh, excellent.
That's how I interpret the advantage of what you're doing.
All right. And that roll on fire control then.
Mm-hmm.
I roll a 24.
Ooh.
And I have remarkable. Needs a 66. That is
42.
42 to spend.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I have the karma, so
right.
Gotta spend it.
Excellent. So, Mur finally is really showing off your fire control. You haven't had much chance to do that.
Not since the fire or like the airport.
Yeah. So, excellent. That is happening. We have, so basically, Silverlanson can see this happening. You can also see that something seems to be dreadfully wrong with Vrinivi Vinden. And that you can also see the well, this is now the how am I going to put it? This is now the bad guy's turn, right? So therefore, the four who are able to orient are going to fly to Mur, and they are going to do grab attacks. They were able to orient against the storm, and so it's not 7 of them, which is good, but it is 4 of them, which is bad and was very much bad luck. And they're going for a grab. And so that's grappling. It's strength based. Their strength is that. And so they are going, there's 4 of them. And so we need they need a yellow though. Oh, brutal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, grabbing is hard, so they have to get a yellow. Okay, so for that, each one will be spending karma. However, they are not very karma heavy, so we'll see how this goes. But there are 4 of them. So 45 gets to 76, so that would be 31. That one fails. Actually, let me do the math backwards so I don't have to go through that every time. Okay, so 14 is 76. So what they need is 62. Okay. How many of them are going to make 62 or higher?
Oh.
Wow. The dice are not on my side. All of these minion, the little flying dudes that Silverlanson knows so well, swarm in, and they wait. Have I lost track? This is their action, right? And so and so they swarm in, and they are seeking to grab at Mur, who, strangely enough, does a little robot dance and is able to avoid any of them actually managing. Think of them as kind of crawling on you and slamming into you and grabbing you, but none of them is quite able to get a good grip and able to really grapple you effectively.
Mm-hmm.
But they are crawling.
It's my movements, and they're used to being attacking fleshy people.
That's true. Right.
Yeah.
And so that is the end of the round.
Yes,
Although,
correct.
I don't think I gave Vordal a move. It was last round where she hit Kevin.
Yes.
Right. So, right. So she is actually going to be striding over on the ground over toward Myrrh. And is, as they are seizing you, and she's realizing that she's not successfully
getting air.
That you're not getting grabbed. So she's going to switch up, and what she's going to do is pull all of the bugs that she can get back around her in a protective envelope.
But didn't Myrrh do something with the fire so that she couldn't breathe?
Correct. That's why she's doing animal control right now.
Oh, all right.
To bring up all of the creatures right here into this field. That's why she has to take an action to do it. So,
to shield herself, essentially.
Right. Which is and she succeeds, and therefore only has to spend 10 karma because she did karma that. Okay. So therefore, that's what she has done. She's realized that, and she'll even say, now that she pulls these together, and she will happily explain to the world. Myrrh's right there, and Myrrh is the only person whose attention she cares about. The rest of you are out. And so, isn't it nice you have a buddy? And she will explain to you that Kevin is the recipient of her next, application, of her research, and that he will be now incubating a considerable number of new servitors, and that he will. She'll even say, "Do you know what a parasitoid is, Myrrh? A parasitoid utilizes a host for reproductive gestation investment. The host is typically consumed or injured so badly that it cannot survive." And he says, "Your friend over there is trapped in this invention, this application of my making, and is helpless to resist the host. Is neurologically compelled to obey." So she has put Kevin into a death trap and has explained it.
Oh, yeah. Karma.
Well,
Let's see if she lives long enough to use the karma.
All right. So, next round. Aelin has the pleasure of playing a hero who is helpless for one more round in a death trap. Now it's time for initiative. You can take this round and really think about what you're going to do next time when you...
6, so it's a result of 10.
Okay. And again, the bonus is making all the difference for you again in this case. Yep. Therefore, let's just say that the group is very on to Vordal right now and is able to have a very good sense of what the best tactical thing to do is next very quickly. So Myrrh and Silverlance are our active agents here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I can think of one way that will stop her.
Yeah, javelins were just, yeah, I know.
Mur intensifies the fire and go for red. Goes for a kill.
Okay.
It's just like, fuck. They're like, you are the parasite of society then. And I will spend karma.
Oh, yeah. She must have done that like while gasping for air, right? She must have said all that. Right. She must have been like, because she is impaired by the breathing. You are doing damage to her. So you can, you're okay. So yes, go for it. See what happens.
Yeah. That's a 57, and I would need 95.
Do you have it?
Let's see, 57 to 95 38. Is 38. I do have 38. Ooh. So yes. I had 61 left. You gave me 100 to begin with, so.
Yeah. I have to tell you something unpleasant, though.
All right.
That 61 that you have left just became 0.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. That's fair. Mm-hmm. That's fair. She is like I have stopped the threat.
Yes. Just letting you know. Now loses all health points, passes out. Endurance falls 1 rank at the end of every round until they die. Doesn't get to make an endurance feat roll to avoid this, and therefore will die unless helped. If I check her endurance, which actually basically, yes, she'll collapse from basically, complete oxygen deprivation with, I might add, probably at least 1st-degree burns. So yes, that this is like, Mur's, I don't know if you have eyes. You don't really have eyes. Whatever it is, but whatever posture you adopt, like, goes totally ruthless, right? You're like, all right, we.
Yeah, it's like the light indicators on what passes for a face goes red.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, and even though it makes no sense on this earth for that to happen, it looks cool. So it lets us know what's going on. And that's good enough for me. So therefore, we have. So the effect is for her to collapse. Silverlanson's turn.
Well, seeing this, I know there are still beings, the insectoids, on the Mur.
Yes, there are.
We should. So I think what Silverlanson will do is run towards them. She wasn't bit away, just to run there, and then if just the time, it's just maybe even shoot them. Just a gun.
That's what I was thinking.
I am armored.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Just she's not nearly as good as shooting as she is with the javelins, but still.
So that's an agility, but you don't have the bonus for it. Yeah.
No, there's no extra attack, and there's no thrown weapon.
Correct.
Thing for it, obviously. And, I suppose they're all identical, really. So one of the 4.
Right.
She's going for a hit on it. Mm-hmm. So I don't... She will spend karma for a green result. In other words, on the remarkable...
Right. Well, let's hold on just a moment, because if you get a bullseye, then you can do more than just damage.
Yeah, correct. But, karma is expensive. So she will try pretty green.
Okay.
55 on remarkable is in fact a green result.
And if we go over to our pistol shot here. Wow. I have to say, I am not very impressed with their gun damage. You would think it would do a lot more damage than it does. I guess that's why you want to get your bullseyes and your kills and stuff. So
yeah, that's the point. Mm-hmm.
And I keep forgetting that you can actually like ruin. We never use the karma to reduce other people's rolls, but you can.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
something.
And I
like
keep seeing you can dodge as an agility, like in battle. Just suppose it is the defense role in this game, but you have to do it when you act, I believe.
Yes, it's preemptive.
Yeah.
So you give up your attack to preemptively dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have shot one of them.
Yep.
And then you will realize that they, as you have probably remember, they don't sell damage well, right? It'll jerk.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right, and that's it. So so let's see here. That's the end of the hero's turn. Now it's their turn. And we are going to do our grappling again. I believe it was a 62 that I needed. One of them gets a grab. Another one gets a grab. Another one does not. Let's say that's the one you shot, right? You knocked them off him a little bit. And another one does not. Probably distracted by the shot or something. I'm making that stuff up. But two of them get a grip on Mur and are flying up.
They're trying to lift me.
Yes. And they have they are actually quite strong and they fly quite energetically. So they've got a good grip on you and their wings like buzz really, really, really hard and you are lifted up. One of them might have had a harder time. Two of them can do it.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. So, therefore, given the strength effect.
Does my armor affect their grappling in any way, or is it just any damage that would come from grappling?
That would be damage if they tried to hurt you. Right now, they are just holding.
And lifting me up, probably intending to drop me from way above.
Or something like that, yes. Mm-hmm. And this particular round... Okay, so that's their action. That they don't have the ability to lift and drop you as an attack because they had to establish that grab. So that's the consideration here. Silverlanson is no fool. You know that if you are able to knock one of them away, that the other probably would be somewhat at least slowed in this potentially very, very, very damaging attack on Mur. Right.
Yep.
If you lift Mur a few stories up and let him go, that's not going to be good for Mur. Okay, so now new round, D10.
The other effects that Wardall generated and so on, do they subside at all, or they just continue despite there being?
The effect of the wall of the big cloud of insects is it's not attacking the building. And it may not be as thick as it was before. I'm trying to think about, and the dark, her actual effect, the bugs around her are just like behaving normally now. They're just going off.
Yep.
Right. They're clearing away.
Initiative.
That's true. Yes.
2 + 4 is 6.
For once, they get to go first. So that's bad because Mur goes up. And let me quickly check my flight speed. How many areas do we get with that particular flight speed? Well, they actually zip up quite high. Let's see here.
Even with with the heavy load between the two of them.
I'm keeping that in mind. Let's
all right.
Let's that entails a roll, you see. I just want to find out how many areas they can get. That's really what I'm after here. So first of all, I'll roll to see if they can make their actual full flight.
Well, now it would have been nice to have some karma left to do that roll. Like you can't fly with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately,
well.
the one made a great roll, and the other one came close and has enough karma to make up the difference. So they both they both spent karma. The other one spent 10. This one spent all that they had. So therefore, up you go, and you will be dropped, a 3-area drop.
That's not very nice.
No, I confess you guys pissed me off by suffocating Vordal, so this is what you get.
To be fair, given that these are her like most adherent mooks, they're gonna be pissed that I killed their queen.
And let's see here. I know it's on here somewhere.
Falling damage or something.
Yes, I know it's in there somewhere. Lose 10 health points for each story. You're 3 areas up, and a story is an area. So that's going to be 30 health points, and you will also must make an endurance feat at this time.
All right. Does the body armor detract any of the damage?
If anything, it would make it worse. So I'm going to say no.
All right. And an endurance check. Right. That's a 23.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that's a right result.
Yes. So you are going to be knocked out for 3 rounds.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna just land a nice solid crunch.
That's right. Yeah. So that happens to you. So that's the end of the round, and it was going to now be the next. Oh wait, but it's not the end of the round because that time the villains went first. So now it's Silverlawn's turn.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
And I do believe Kevin has been stunned for the 2 rounds.
Yes, and Kevin may now act, which means I need to go and get out my death trap rules. Which are here. Right. Okay. I'm going to describe what's up for Kevin right now. You can fight this, by the way. Okay. I'll tell you how. But this is what the effect is. You are compelled to run to the most hidden spot you can think of as quickly as you can and hide in it.
Mm-hmm.
You see, this is the fun. It's sort of a mobile death trap, right? It doesn't actually impede your movements, but you are trapped in a deadly situation.
Yeah. So what can I do to fight it?
You are going to have to use Psyche to battle the mind control. We treat it just as if you were a superpowered metal superhero ripping apart a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I've got the material strength of the material strength of the mind control, and then you basically use Psyche as if it were strength. So and then if we look at your Psyche over here for Verni Vigenden, we have Remarkable Psyche. And Remarkable is if the material is ranked, okay. If it is ranked higher, you must make a red feat roll to rip this apart. Which is to say, to break the control.
Alright, so if I fight it and I get a red result, you
will break the mind control.
Alright. Yeah. I'll Yeah, I'll spend karma for that.